guys start?
Sure.
All right.
Yeah, let's go.
Welcome to Disputed. Hello and welcome to the first episode of this hit show Disputed. Joining me are my co-hosts JENSEN HOLM and Liam Hartsuff. Let's get started. Last year's track state champion. This is stupid.
Okay, wait, restart.
No, we can just keep going.
All right.
Okay, wait, restart that part though.
How do you guys think about how last track season ended?
Okay, let's first talk about the 4x8. Okay, I was actually very, very happy to see Corona come out on top. I thought that after 2017, when we barely edged them out in the state finals, I thought that they deserved something. You know, these younger guys who had been on that team the year before when they won, they deserve something of their own. And now they won the 4x8 this year. So I thought that, you know, they should be quite happy. So I don't know.
No, yeah, I totally agree. That was a very exciting race to watch, and I was really happy to see them win. And they ended up running even faster a couple weeks later at New Balance Nationals. And yeah, I was really impressed with. I mean, they still got some depth and have some good returners too. So.
Also, some of the other teams that did well were Zealand West and Cedar Springs, who both also did well in cross country. So I think that, you know, they're both on the rise. And they have the potential to be a sleeper team in cross country. Both of those teams. Remember, Zealand West, Cedar Springs.
All right. How about the 1 mile?
Okay.
I thought
Due to the delays, if the delays had not happened, I know it's going to sound crazy, Carson Rabbit would have been the mile champion. I'm telling you, if the delays had not happened, Ben Jacobs and Michael Hancock got 2 extra hours, approximately, of rest. Carson Rabbit would have been completely fresh. Okay? He may not have been the best miler there, but because he didn't run the 4x8, I don't know. I just don't think Michael Hancock. Ben Jacobs, he's not his brother. I'm just going to say it. Ben Jacobs is not Noah Jacobs.
I love you, Ben.
Ben Jacobs is not Noah Jacobs.
Okay, so I don't agree with that. I mean, as much as I like Carson, and I mean, sometimes he's my training partner, and but I do not think that he would have won even without the 2 hours, because so Michael Hancock, he went on to win the he ended up
I think it was fifth
in the 2 mile later
fifth
on,
or fourth,
and in pretty fast time. I think he was like under 9:20 even after running the 4x8 and the mile, and then he ran the 4x4 where him and Carson still battled, and I think Hancock got him. So
if Carson knew that he was like in winning position, I know Carson well enough to know that he would have come through. Well, also other people in the top 8 for the mile. Ben Highland, who you've never believed in, but I've always told you the Highland twins are slept on. The Highland twins.
No, they're good, but yeah, I didn't know if. I mean, I thought he could get all state, but
421.6.
Yeah. To be fair, he told me that his goal before the race was run 4:16. So. Also,
Eric Nisroy, I think that's how you say his name, should have gone to Siena Heights, but he's not going to Saginaw. Should have gone to Siena Heights. He also, he led the second lap, which I was like, what's this guy doing? But, I mean, he held his own. He got 6th, and then he PR'd in the 2 mile. So, yeah. I mean, that's respectable.
That's pretty impressive.
Also, Jack Pennewell, never heard of him, but he was a sophomore, and he got 8th. Okay. I'm gonna say it. James Gedris is perhaps the most overhyped runner I have ever seen. Overhyped high school runner.
You're making enemies here.
It is
Yeah.
it is unbelievable how overhyped he is. Every time he comes in second or third, he rarely wins. I mean, I've never witnessed him win. I know the state meet for cross wasn't. I mean, he like tripped or something, which I felt bad that happened.
I almost ran into him.
Yeah.
That was fun.
But with Comerford out and Gedris completely fresh, like he had such a good opportunity to win, and he still didn't come through.
I don't think he's overhyped though. I'm looking at the 3,200 meter rankings at All Michigan right now, and there's only one guy ahead of him, and that's Nick Foster. So, and he ran 9 flat, 0.17. During indoors, he ran 9:04, and which equates to 8:59, 3,200. No one else in Michigan did that this year other than Nick.
Well,
So he's got the times, but yeah, I don't think he ran the best race at States because he like kind of started sprinting with like 1K to go, and then I think Bishop, he like broke Bishop a bit, but then Hancock stayed with him, and then Bishop ended up catching him in the end too. So I think it was too strong of a move. I think if he would have, played it a little bit more conservative, let someone else do the work in the middle, then I think he would have won.
I told you before the race, and then I saw Comerford in the boot, and I was like, "Wow, Gedris should win this. Like he has a perfect opportunity. He had a perfect opportunity to win, and he choked." Also, Nathan Walker, 4th.
Yeah.
All right, now let's go to more local. The potential leader of the 2019 cross-country team for Chelsea, Will Scott. What's your opinion of him?
Oh, you go first.
Well, he's a beast. I mean, he works for his neighbor, and he like redoes his pipes and stuff. And he's probably the only one in Michigan to be doing that right now. So he's working harder than anyone. He's been like 60-mile weeks or so. And he ran 9:43 in track last year. I think he can. His PR 16:02 from last year will definitely be under 16. I bet he'll run like 15:34.7 is my prediction for Will Scott.
Okay. Will Scott has been a part of this team. This will be his 4th year. In his freshman year, he used Xander and Norwood to help him get better.
Mm-hmm.
I respect him for that. The following year, he used me and you.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think Will would have been as good without me and you? I don't think so. And then last year, after my good friend here, Jensen, went down with an injury. Sad story. Foster and Carson stepped up to lead the team, and Will just hung in there with him. I mean, I respect Will for that. But now, with Carson and Foster gone, Will has to be the man. And I'm telling you right now, Will Scott cannot be the man. He's just not the man. Okay? I've seen him in workouts. He's easy to break. He's just not tough. Like literally yesterday, I went. I mean,
you were a sophomore in college, and he was a senior in high school.
Yesterday, he was like 40 seconds behind me in a 2-mile workout. Foster was there, and then in the mile, I think I caught him, but he started 10 seconds in front of me, and I was just shaking my head. In my head, I didn't say anything because, I think that was a bad workout for him, and he sort of knew it. But he lost to Norwood. Like, he's supposed to be the number 1 guy, and he's just not. He doesn't know how to pace himself. He thinks he's so good for
he is. It's July.
He thinks he's so good for running
the first hard workout.
like a 27:40 on his own for P-loop. I mean, it's all right.
What's your P-loop PR?
27:35.
and so he ran 27:40, and you're calling him terrible.
I only ran one this year.
And it was this year, not even when you're in high school.
On my own.
Doesn't even matter. He could run a.
I'll run a P loop tomorrow and go
Will
way
Scott's
faster than
P
that.
PR is 26:11.
My 8K PR is 26:11.
Well, I guess you're the same. And
Right
And
now,
you ran-
are we the same? No.
Well, your PR is
Nope.
the same. And that means that means Will can run at least under 14 or 15:40 because that's what you ran in track.
Has he though? No.
No, because
Not yet.
He hasn't had the opportunity.
he has an opportunity to run a 5K yet.
He has.
So it's kind of He's running 2 miles, but it's totally different.
All right, here's another question. Can Will Scott be the vocal leader of the team?
Definitely not.
It's kind of
The answer is definitively no. It's either
He's
gonna have
kinda
to
quiet.
be my brother Xander or Joseph Norwood, which I don't know.
All right, let's take a commercial break. Here's a message from our sponsor. We'll be back soon. Disputed is sponsored by Westlow Ellipticals. Get yours now at Target.
What?
How about our rivals, Dexter?
Well, I say we call our good friend Nathan Larson.
All right, let's get his opinion on this. What's up, Nathan?
Larson, welcome to Disputed.
You are live on
You're
air.
live on air right now.
Great.
Yep.
Okay, so Larson,
That hard stuff.
tell us your opinion on your team. How much potential do you think you have? Do you guys think, even right now, that you have a good shot to win the state championship for D1?
Yeah, I think we do.
Why?
Because we're returning like 7 of the top 9 guys, and we were 3rd last year. I think we're ready to win this year.
Okay. And your teammate, Owen Huard, or how do you say his last name?
Howard?
Okay. Who will be the number 1 guy between you and him? You
I don't know.
or him? You don't know. Oh yeah, didn't you guys have like some workout today or yesterday?
Oh, yeah.
Who won that?
The-
Oh,
like-
he smacked me.
Oh yeah, it was a time trial mile, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah, and you had like 4 guys, like at least low 440s off of like barely any training.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so that's pretty good.
Okay, so Larson, what's your time goal for this year?
Hoping to break our school record, which is 15:14.
All right.
Man, okay, that's fast.
And do you want to be like top 10 in the state, top 5, or do you want to be like state-wise?
My goal is to be top 5 or top 10.
Okay.
We'll see how it goes the rest of the year, and then I'll
Alright.
actually make a real goal. But
All right. Okay. That's about all we need to know.
Yeah.
all right,
Bye, Larson. Thanks for talking to us.
bye.
See you, Nathan. Okay.
Okay.
All right.
So, yeah, I think Dexter does have a good shot to win. But, I don't know. It's D1. I know they're returning a lot of guys, but it'll be a challenge
Yeah.
either way.
I mean, anything can happen, and especially in D1, because last year I don't think anyone predicted Clarkson was going to win. And, yeah.
Pioneer, I thought they would have done better, but they got like
Yeah,
6.
exactly. See, they had some injuries happen, and yeah. It could happen to Dexter or anyone, so.
Yeah, hopefully everybody stays healthy though.
All right. That's all the time we have. Thank you for watching, and we'll be back.
Special shout out to our sponsor, Washtenaw Community College.
Yeah. Go wash now. Go look back.
Yep.
All right. See you next time for episode 2.
So good.
That's good.
Bye.